Everyone, welcome back. Gladiator Fighting Championship. I have here Mr. Callum Little fighting out of Sekiogi.
Sekiogi, yeah.
Sekiogi. I think it's the first time I've had to say it. Here, get close. Get right in there. Get right close. Okay. First of all, congratulations.
Hey, cheers.
You got a win via rear naked choke.
Yeah, rear naked choke in round 3.
What was that like?
Fucking limbs, limbs, yeah. Like, my arms were gas. It was literally like if I didn't get it, it was fucking lights out. Like,
There was if I remember correctly, there was a couple submission attempts from the parry. Is that correct?
yeah, a couple missed chokes where he was I was getting it and he was turning out of it, but I got there in the end, like kind of throwing a few shots to get him moving, like.
Right on. So just like speaking of like. So RNCs, like, is that kind of like something you enjoy doing? Is that do you practice doing that?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of jiu-jitsu. Like,
okay.
You know, people call me a bit of a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but I'm a bit of a jiu-jitsu guy. You know, like I hit like a load of really good jokes this camp. You know. So,
right on.
Like getting that's kind of sweet. Like, you know, I'm kind of comfortable when I'm on the back. Like, that's kind of cool to see.
Do you compete a lot in jiu?
Yeah, I suppose I compete more in jiu-jitsu more than I would in MMA. You know,
Okay.
I do pretty much most empires when they come around.
Oh, cool.
But
Do you find like the transition between jiu-jitsu and MMA, like is it a bit difficult for you? Or?
It's vastly different. Like,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
see
for
as soon as
sure.
you can get punched in the face, half jiu-jitsu goes out the fucking window. Like,
And then especially because you got those big gloves, you know, you can't snake
Yeah.
your hands in
it's
or
kind of
neck or something like that.
Yeah, I was finding it kind of tough. He kept kind of like pulling my hand down when I was trying to slide it through, but
Yeah.
you get there in the end. Like, you know, throw a few shots, distract them.
Like, yeah. No, yeah, you got to be clever with the shots too. Like if you're a ground guy or you're a jits guy, clever with the shots to make up for those big gloves getting in the way. So coming into this fight, you know, like what were you thinking? Did you have a game plan coming into this?
Yeah, game plan was going to test the striking, see if I could get any reads, and then take him down, sub him, like.
Okay.
And I mean, I tested the striking and fucking got punched and went, fuck this. But no, first round was grappling heavy, and then I kind of felt a bit more comfortable the second and third round on the feet, and then was working those takedowns. Got him down. I think I got him down a few times, second and third round, to be fair.
Yeah.
Until I actually got it like solidified, and then once we were down there, lights out, like, you know.
Right on. Like what's it like? What's going on in your head? You know, when that cage door shuts, and you know it's the two of you in there. Tell me, like, what are you thinking in your head? Like, how are you feeling?
It's a mix of a mix of a few things. You know, you're there and you want to keep your head. I was trying to keep composed as well and not get caught in the moment. You know, trying to keep composed and go. You know, this is what I do week in, week out. Nothing different. But at the same time, it's like safety first. You know, fucking lock in. You know, like it's high stakes. Like, it's kind of a mix of, yeah, you gotta stay calm, but you gotta be switched on. Like, you know.
Oh, for sure.
So that was kind of what I had going in. I was like, this is my cage sort of vibe instead of you know, walking around. So that was kind of the vibe I was going for.
Okay.
You know?
Do you find it difficult to stay calm, like even in the lead up to this, or are you pretty relaxed normally, or how does that work for you?
You know what? When I'm training and stuff, I'm working and I'm trying to think about it. You know, when I'm training, but you see, when I'm out of training and I'm not trying to think about it, I'm just like, I'm not trying to think about a plan or anything. I keep my head off it. You know, I don't want to be sitting thinking about the fight 24/7 because you don't want to start overthinking it. You know, and that was kind of what I was getting at. Like, you start overthinking it, you start getting a bit like self-doubty and stuff. You go, oh fuck, what am I doing? You know, but nah, it's all right. Like,
like, do you have like a what's a big takeaway? What's one takeaway you're taking this into your next fight?
I suppose like. I mean, the main problem this fight, I got my arms kind of gassed out a bit.
Okay.
So, kind of just knowing when to take a break, knowing that if I have them on the fence, I can keep my grip, and I think I need to land more shots when I'm in control. I think for one takeaway from this fight, I was getting good controlling positions, but it wasn't landing much damage.
Gotcha.
It's kind of what was going down. So, go back to the lab, like back to training, and just kind of work that. It's kind of probably what we'll take away from this one.
Okay, right on. Look, man, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me on.
You want to shout anyone out, or do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, big shout out. Big shout out to all the coaches, Collie and Mark and Rick, and shout out to the guys down training. you know, Robert, Charlie, beating me up week in, week out. Like, fucking cheers, guys. Shout out Reese as well.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Awesome here, and also I got a shout out too. I've been keep getting to do this. Everyone, check out Original Animals. They were kind enough to gift me some a T-shirt here, and then they sponsored a giveaway that I had. So shout out Original Animals. They got a lot of dope shit on there. So yeah, that's it. All right, man. Look, appreciate it. Until next time, okay?
Until next time.
All right, brother.
All the best.
See ya.